Well, let's just continue with what we're seeing, and hopefully we could detail it enough for people to understand what's going on. If the picture's not taken out
just dropping
so
now.
the gates have dropped. Yeah, go ahead.
The rogues are moving quick. Hamgod did take the boots for Ping's side, going for a sap on the front line. I'm sure he wants to get rid of the warrior. Maybe even the FC, depending on where he goes. Nothing yet. Both teams kind of holding back a little bit, setting up. They want to get their mages up to the front line, it seems. Both almost mirror comping, holding on the front lines. Blackout kick is going to the back. They're switching to the mage fast. They want to get him out. Shaman taking big damage, but he's going to live. Yorkie, on the other hand, in very far. He has to ice block. Ping going after mage, the shaman on GSC, pushing them back very far. Seems like Ping has a slight advantage here. They are pushing them back to the GY.
As you guys can see, Ping is bringing out their FC in mid. Trying to control mid a little bit stronger. We'll see what happens here.
One of those things that I thought that they might bring out against one of these very strong teams. The Mistweaver does go down. That's going to be big. He does quite a lot of healing for them.
Yeah, definitely. You see Static Hole here pick up the flag. I don't know if this is legal or not, but he's doing a jump. I'm not sure if it's like. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I feel like it's not important.
It'll be in the VODs. Don't go over it.
I don't think
they're pushing.
It's not. It didn't affect anything whatsoever.
No, Yorkie is down in mid. That's going to change the gameplay for how this is going to go, because the other mage is going to get some CC out. However, they are switching to that mage. They do want him to go down. They know how it affects their game.
I mean,
Ardo taking big damage on Ping's side. He got roots off of his goblin jump. They are starting to run low on mana. Party Girl X is just skimming by with small, not too much more. GSC is finally taking that mid push back. However, Yorkie is now just getting back to mid. Shaman, the mage, goes down. He is running back for his body, but it is taken. Static Quo is making it to his team. He's taking a lot of damage, and people are switching to him. He might go down here. This might be a cap for Ping if he does.
Nah, I feel like the
Mistweaver does get him through it.
Yeah, I just feel like the effects are just way too low for anything to really be impactful. Using the rest of the head as LOS to get away from any big cast burst or anything really. Ping here looking like a little bit of a stronger side at the moment. Better of,
they are pushing them to the GY.
Healers for Ping are still pretty much. Ardo's the only one who has any type of mana except for Marty. Just 100%.
Like you said, they still haven't gone for the pass-up pass in any of their games. GSC, he is out here. Static is reviving one of his healers right now. He is gonna. Oh, he doesn't get it. Yorkie is going down with Ardo. This is going to be a big push. Blackout Kegs in deep. He's trying to kill the shaman of GSC. He does go down.
Warrior goes down.
The maid, yeah.
But
Ping is half white. They do have to back up for sure. Definitely. It is back and forth.
Go down. Both warriors go down. Both frontliners for this Ping team go down. So this could be a really good push if there's no kegs being thrown, nothing being really being like able to deter this GSC team from pushing hard right now. Ardo getting the clean res, so he should be fine. I guess both teams are not really going to go for any pushes.
Yeah, they're just regrouping, waiting for stacks. There's no reason to really keep fighting when they are almost at even ends, swapping one player for another.
Yeah, definitely. Look at where Kaigo is. Just look at him, like almost in no man's land by himself. Is this like part of the strategy?
I don't know if it's part of distraction. The rogue was with them. I think it might have just been a misplay, maybe. Maybe he was trying to swing it a fast one around the team. They weren't going to pay attention as they moved in. Not sure what they were really trying to do. Both teams are regrouped. Muskie is up on shelf by himself while Static stays mid. They are dropping back, taking advantage of what they usually do, a different portion of the map, making a team fight under different circumstances.
Look at where Dan is. BM. Look at BM the Priest. Almost looking like he was calling for his team to go where he was. But I guess they're not following.
It almost seems like they want to do a gauntlet in a different kind of area, maybe in the far back of the Alliance side, making the Horde have a lot to drag through. I mean, Pings doesn't really look like they want to do anything about it as of now, because, I mean, they can sit for as long as they want up there, and after so long, they can just make the gauntlet on their side, which the Alliance then have to push, and at that point, just send, I mean, your Rogue at 15 stacks. You don't even really need your Boomy. I mean, you can send him, but stalemate, not very much to say, to be honest.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Two very strong team, though. They must be discussing on how they want to go forth in this game. They know that they're going to have to gauntlet if they stay on Horde side. They're kind of going in between it. Muskie's making his way because he is over 6 stacks, so if he doesn't go sooner or later, he might get gibbed in the wrong spot. So I think this is smart. However, half the team out front might be going for an offensive push, figuring they're out front at such high stacks. It is going to be a double gauntlet. I do think they want them to commit Alliance side. However, who says they're not just going to sit out the whole game? Both teams might just not commit.
This might be disappointing, but I mean, it's a turn.
I mean, they're both kind of looking for the plays here. Like Kygo and Hamgod are moving up on tunnel, but at the same time,
Are they worth it?
there's only Rogue, which can move out for the Alliance. And I mean, he's over and he has Berserk, but he's got to do a one-man job.
Yeah, I can't see that happening.
Can you see what he's doing? Can you click on Rogue?
Oh, he died.
Just killed himself. Interesting. Okay, that's a new play. He deleted his Hearthstone and killed himself to be able to get a res in a different spot, which might be on roof. This could be quite a play.
This could be, this is ironic. Almost 100% ironic. Because guess who's on the other side? Mr. Junior Big Chief, also known as the craftiest player in 19s in general. Like, this dude does everything. Personally, I've been attacked by him when he was laying down behind a rock when I couldn't see him, when I was FCing. And this comes out in the Warsong Gorge hype, the Twink Cup hype video. It's hilarious. Like,
how do you feel about this? 120% increased damage right here. 130 now.
Who's to say
this Boomy's moving in.
Who's to say he doesn't, what's it called, get another one? He doesn't do it again.
Healer is not in line of sight. He just instantly stealths. This is going to be a kill here. I'm sure it is. They have no clue he's here. Muskie's sitting alone. Yorkie's nowhere close either. This druid quickly sees what he has to deal with. They are pushing into the gauntlet on the Alliance side as of now. Muskie does move out next to the healer.
In that process of that gauntlet push, Junior Big Chief goes down, so this could be a wipe for them. Could be, because it doesn't seem like they're going to go through. Ardo gets pushed out. Blackout Case, it seems to be taking a lot of damage. He might go down in this process as well. Unwaxed for the GSC team goes down, so it's kind of like not even close to even trade for what are they trying to do.
No, they're just going to wait for the full stacks and get just the right time that they want to open up on Muskie too. Muskie is moving away from his healer now. Party Girl X does come.
Someone in the stream? What? I think so.
Possibly. I kind of believe that. Seems a little too...
Get to be true, yeah, same. Because now you can see Amherst,
anyways,
see Amherst
I
coming up top
still
list.
think... I mean, they do know the Druid is up at this time. He is in stealth. They may believe he's here and gotten past, but no, they don't really 100% know. The Hunter did leave. He's with... They are making a move to the GY. I think they want to maybe go for a mid-fight at this point, figuring half their team died.
Well, I mean, all ping is resin. They're all together. They don't seem to be pushing it at all. Like, the only people seem to come out of their bases unwaxed, but he's solely by himself. And even then, you can see Hamgod right behind him. I guess he's trying to get some position.
This is definitely going to be one of those games that people might need to watch over and see if some of the play
Yeah, you can see Hamgod here get pulled out.
viable.
Goes down immediately.
Yep, Muskie is sitting up on shelf with Yorkie the Hunter and both Shamans. So he's got quite the defense with him this time around.
This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I knew I just knew for a fact that Dan wouldn't let it end like this. Hell no. Like, Dan's just not the kind of guy that would do this. Oh.
No, he is very keen with like how he chooses to play.
Look, they rode by himself, trying to solo open, so get a return by himself, and does not follow through. Had him at least 50%, but it just wasn't enough.
It is tough with those two Shamans spam healing.
Yeah, and also with that mage, with the ability for that he has, like even if you try to cast it, just counter spell. Like you have 2 shears and a counter spell, like there's not much you can do.
Yeah, he would have to kill him in cat. Here is a pass off. Kind of interesting. They want to send Muskie on the O as Static is in mid now.
Definitely. They want their stealthies as much as
all 3 stealthies are kind of closing in. Hamgod with Berserk, Kygo from behind. Muskie just moving straight in. It still is 150% increased damage. Who says that Hamgod probably couldn't even one-shot Static at this point? About half with an opening silence. Big damage going in. Will he survive this? The racial's being used. Hamgod going down. Muskie still putting some damage into him. Is going to run and leave.
Kygo Media sees that was a failed attempt, so he's trying to break off and get it like a reset for himself.
He does put a dot on the AFC just to tick some damage. Not really too important, but he's probably going to try to meet them roof as fast as he can. Muskie is going to get the flag back, of course. Looks like the Boomy is going to go down, possibly. He is going to make it back to his team. The Warrior is down, so that means they are going to get pushed back a little bit for...
I mean, they should have been pushed back. You see Mage here, Mage the Shaman, solo healing is like his 3 team versus their whole team. Surprised he's been able to keep them up this long, to be honest.
Yeah. Kind of poor positioning. We'll see how they're going to position themselves off of this as half the team is on roof and they're wiping. I mean, I really don't know if they have much to do in this mid-fight. Blackout's just being a front line, but like they're just slowly ticking down on the other side. Mage is keeping them up. changing it now. Junior Big Chief is taking a good amount of damage. They are switching to Ardo, and that is a tie game at the end.